Hello,
Yes.
hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is LABRISH Live, where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows and from a Black perspective, of course. And at the moment, we are talking about Love Island Allstars Season 2. We're doing episode 9 to 14, 15, I think.
Yeah, I lost track of the numbers. I think it's 14, but I actually don't know.
It might be 15 because, you know, they do the sneak peek, not sneak peek, what's it called? The Saturday show. And they count that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I think,
Right.
I think. But yeah, that's what we're talking about today, guys. Hi, how are you? I'm All Things Chicken Shade Sade, and I'm here with.
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And guys, as you're coming in, make sure you book that like button. Please do it now. How's it going, Nana? What's happening?
I'm good. I'm having I finally decided I'm not gonna plait my hair. So that hairstyle never got finished. It just didn't surface.
Oh,
so
it wasn't finished.
No. No. I had crocheted half of it and the other half, that's why I had to wear a hat, was done. That should have been plaited. And I never plaited it. So yeah, I'm having hair struggles. I don't know what to do with my hair.
Okay. Maybe the guys can give you some suggestions in the chat, you know. But you know what? Have you seen this trend of like people basically they plan out their hairstyles for they take the year and they have one hairstyle per month and they plan it out. So each month they get a different hairstyle. And I was just like, I probably do that anyway, but I like it. I like the idea. I like it. Do you know what I mean?
That's quite interesting. Mine would probably be every 8 weeks, but okay. I may actually try that because I just don't know what to do. I've already chopped it, guys. I had to chop off the relaxed ends. So it is pretty stuck down to my head. Like my hair is very short. So that's happened. And an afro doesn't really suit me, so that's not going to happen. Okay. So I don't know. More suggestions.
Like not a little curly, like, you know, when they like get like define the curls like on the head, not a little one of those, or no not really your thing.
I really look like my brother with hair. Like I look like a boy.
Please don't.
I really look like a boy. It's like it's not gonna happen.
That is an old school way of thinking, Nana. We've come a long way. Come a long way. What about like a middle part bust down? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because you don't usually do like a flowing wig.
No, I've never had a sewing weave before in my life.
Oh my god, you should totally try that.
I've actually never worn a wig unless it was fancy dress.
Oh wow, you gotta try. If you don't know what to do, you got to try that for sure. Because like we've seen your hair permed and like just straight, like, and you know, that suits you. So of course it would suit you. Why not?
Oh my God. Somebody sponsor me with a bust down. Because I'm not part of the money. No, a company. Sponsor me with a bust down and I'll give it a go. It would be weird for me. Never worn a wig. I don't even know if I can.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm even envious, which doesn't happen often. But like, imagine going back to wearing my first wig and like, changing my look completely, and just seeing the endless possibilities. Like, I love like this is a wig. Do you know what I mean? Like, I absolutely love them. I love them. Seriously.
Yeah, never worn one.
I feel like you should try. If you haven't done it, you should try it. Why not? Well, you can always take it off. Do you know what I mean?
It's the thing, isn't it? That's why I need it to be sponsored.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, oh no, I hate this. I can't imagine. I'll probably be okay. I don't know. Just never seen one that I particularly thought, oh, that's a bit of me.
Okay.
That's the thing. So I would need to see.
Just get the hairstyle that you've had already. Like, do you know what I mean? In wig form. Like, or you know what would probably suit you as well? Like a swishy bob, to be honest. Like maybe even a long one, like a kind of like a bob, but it's not like a blunt cut, but it's just got a lot of movement in it. Do you know what I mean? Okay. I feel like that could work. You could do a curl as well, like a loose wave would like work really well, I think. Do you know what I mean? You could do all sorts. You could actually do all sorts. You want to pick up one of those, you know, those back in the day, those hair magazines. Just flip through, close your eyes and just point. Jesus.
That's what gave me nightmares, is going to hairdressers and saying I want this style and it being the absolute opposite.
Oh, okay.
I cannot. But I need to get over my trust issues with hairdressers.
Yes.
So I don't have to do my hair myself.
It's long. Who's in the chat today?
Okay, we have Rudo came in bright and early. Judy B is in the house. Mega Frankie is here. Callista, Dylan, Dammy J, Will Smith is in the house. But is that Blaria, I think. Gilda, Saf is in the house. Sora is with us. Luminescent Dreams as well. And she is saying, hey, LABRISH family, thank you for the membership gift. I don't know who gifted me, but thank you very much. It was somebody on Sunday and we didn't recall his name. He was new, but he gifted 5 family plans as well.
Ooh,
so that was
love that.
Yeah. Amazing. And we have Radia in the house as well. People come in, say hello. What is that? Mo Busy is in the house too. Hey.
And talking of memberships, what do people need to do if they want to get a little bit closer to us?
A little bit closer. All you need to do is sign up to our membership. The link is in the chat. I will be dropping it throughout the show as well. To support us, it's $1.99. To become a member of our family, it is $4.99. You get extra episodes and see episodes first as well. It's a great way to support us so we can do more content like this. Thank you, guys.
Exactly. Love you guys. Okay. This last week, a lot has happened. A lot has occurred. What is your kind of one word to sum up this last week?
Oh, my one word. Can't lie, enjoyment. I've enjoyed this week.
Yeah?
Yeah, it got better. Yeah,
it did get better. It did get better. Yeah. I think I might even be the same, you know. I think excitement, I've been definitely on the edge of my seat, okay, what's happening next? Looking forward to the next episode and stuff. So yeah, just very very happy with the decisions the producers have been making.
Thank you. Yes, they got into their stride. Slow start, but they got into their stride. I still need maximum, it needs to, next week it should be maximum impact. That should be the word. We need it all.
How long is this? Oh, sorry, go on.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
I think it's 4 weeks. Yeah.
So we're 2 weeks. Okay, so we got what day?
17th of February, I think I saw. So around there.
February. Oh yeah, February next week. Jesus.
February is Saturday. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
What is it? Luminescent Dream says Harriet. Simsima says roller coaster.
They've been playing with our emotions for real. What did I come on to do? Sorry, I just need to set my alarm real quick because it's a Tuesday. Sad.
Oh, sad, Jordan. Why sad?
Oh, why sad? I need an explanation for that one. No.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan. Okay, so we're going to skim through the episodes and just pick up on key things that have happened as well, and feel free to pop in your ones as well in the chat as we go along. So start with episode 9. So this was the episode after the Sash game where there was it's given. Do you know what I mean? Kaz was feeling really down because she got a lot of negative ones. What did she? I can't remember what she got. She got trying too much. Marsh. What can I say his name? Marcel. Yes. I want to call him Marche. I think because I know someone called Marche. I know someone called Marche. That's why.
Do they look similar? Do they look similar?
You know what? If you squint.
That's like any dark skin guy.
If you squint. They could do. So he gave her one like she was kind of like she was doing the most or something. It was just,
I don't know. Marcel's one, yeah, it was sneaky what he gave her. Was it sly?
No, it wasn't sly. Oh, I never got in my deeper notes, but I can't bother to check. Someone might remember, but like it was just like it just seemed unnecessary based on what he'd already got from her.
Yes, that definitely. Yeah. Ekin gave her.
Thank you. Sorry,
that was harsh as well.
Yeah, that was harsh.
It was harsh. She had a lot to do with
thirsty. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Fair, but not from Ekin. But
yeah,
she definitely was the thirstiest in there. And that kind of carried on as well. But you know.
So felt a little bit sorry for her as well. But then Marcel was comforting her afterwards. I was just like, Houseway, you just taken the piss on a global scale, and now you're comforting me. Like, get the hell out of here. Elmar did confront Ronnie in this episode as well about the kiss that he had with Kaz. And yeah. She was in her right. Had she had stuck to her guns there and said that was out of order, we wouldn't have what we have today.
Exactly. No, but she really has always liked Ronnie. I still don't understand why. I get they have their banter, but I don't understand how so early on she would be like, Ronnie's my man, like that type of, because you've seen how Ronnie is. So I don't know. Alma may be a little bit simple because she could have just let it go.
She could. But Ekin and her witchy self stirred the pot, and she made Elmar go for Kaz and cause a rift between them, really and truly. Although, if you've known your friend for 5 years, why are you kissing that? Why are you kissing the guy that they like? It doesn't make any sense.
Ronnie as well, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronnie has actually done really well. Who would have thought it?
Right.
Of all the guys in there, Ronnie is the one that would have lit outside of a challenge 3 different women.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy. And the fact is, don't you know what? Yeah, guys, if you've got a cul-de-sac, if you've got like, do you know what I mean? Your receding hairline, don't let anyone tell you anything because Ronnie is winning in life. Don't listen to the noise.
It means nothing. It means nothing. Obviously, go out, use those fibers, because there's pretty girls that actually don't give a hoot that you got to sleep upright. They don't care.
They don't care that your hairline might not be the same every day. They don't care about a change. They don't care about inconsistency. They don't care.
Or a dad bod. There's muscles all over the place. Ronnie comes out swaggering with his little tummy, his flat bum. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got height and a Cockney-ish accent.
Bit of banter.
Who knew? Yeah, he's literally got a little bit of banter. And he's not even the sharpest tool.
Far from it.
Seriously, you can still win. He is the epitome of mediocrity. Like, he's like, this is what we're fighting against.
It don't take much, innit? If you can just master a little bit of banter, have a little bit about you, you can pretty much get really pretty girls. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying they are also the sharpest tools, but they're pretty enough.
Yeah. Maybe be tall though. That's the only thing I'll give him because he's very tall. He's very fair. Tall. So yeah, he's got that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Florian said, "Funny guys get the ladies."
True.
Yeah, for real.
True. But is he majorly funny? I don't even think he's that funny. He's not. He ain't
funny? I haven't seen it, but I haven't seen it about him. The girls seem. I think there's something about him. We can't deny that because boy.
Because you know, some people have banter. Doesn't mean they're funny though. I don't know. I don't know. What else happens in this episode?
Episode 9.
Episode 9. I'm trying to think. I think the rest of it might have been a little bit dead. Scott and Tina, they kissed. And they were like, it was well worth the 9-year wait and stuff. Yeah.
No, episode 9 weren't the greatest. That was maybe the beginning of the turn, but it wasn't the greatest episode either. It was a bit like the ones before.
Yeah, and I think that was a recoupling then, and that's when because Ron and who was it? Who was the other bombshell? Ron chose Kaz, right, at that point. And
was that Grace coming in?
And Grace, yeah, Grace and chose Luca. That was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Which I'm just not sure. On both parts. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm not sure if Grace actually even likes Luca and Luca likes Grace. I can't see it. It seems convenient, like, oh, you may kind of fancy each other-ish, but Grace doesn't strike me like Luca's type of a girl, and vice versa. Like, I don't believe them as a couple.
No, I think Luca likes her, but Luca, I think Luca likes her. I think he is attracted to her, but Grace, absolutely not. That's not her type at all. And her team, as far as I'm concerned, this is just speculation. I believe her team of like, right, Grace, you need to shake this perception of you that you're only into one type of guy. Like, let's mix it up. Let's mix it the hell up. Do you know what I mean? And I want you to go in because girl, we know that ain't you. We know that's not a bit of you. We know you can't go.
I can't believe it for a second. He's not even Joey Essexy. Like, I can't.
No,
I don't believe it. You know what? You may be right. This may be a PR decision. Like, let's get a couple of white guys in there. Like, okay. All right.
We need to change. Let me say the right words. We need to change your image. This is the thing. Oh, Erin! Hey, Erin! I see your name in a while.
Isn't it?
What's she saying?
Erin is saying Grace doesn't like Luca. There just wasn't any black men in there. She said, "Let's try this milk that's supposed to be healthy for you." Well, Naz was there. There still was a person of color. I feel for Naz, You
know why he tried to play Catherine. I don't feel for him at all. Like, seriously. But that's not her. That's not the flavor that she likes.
Yes.
That's not her favorite flavor. That's what I would say. It's not her favorite.
I feel you. I mean, she did talk to me from time to time. She tried. She actually tried to give the illusion of Naz was in the running of anything, but
yeah, she tried. Also, I think that she's the similar but opposite to Montel, right? Montel says he likes everything.
He doesn't.
But he does.
He absolutely.
He actually doesn't. Like, seriously.
I wish he would stop trying to pretend. Like, it's actually annoying. I can't even remember when Montel came in. We'll get to him anyway.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, I feel like they're mirror opposites of each other.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah. Okay, so episode 10. So this was obviously after recoupling. Ron was super happy to be in the couple with Kaz. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. He was really happy. They showed that he was really happy. Yeah, basically. We had Elma and Ronnie. Elma was feeling ignored by Ronnie. Then she discovers that Ronnie actually even fancies Tina. So Ronnie tells Casey, and Casey's supposed to be his boy who's had past relationships with Tina, that he fancies Tina.
Yeah. The men actually this season have been worse than the women for passing on the news. Like, they've actually been the catalyst for The boys are talking. I'm going to tell my girl. Of course, your girl was going to tell the girl. But the men have been at it. Yeah, Casey ain't got a leg to stand on, actually, compared to Luca, because he did the same. He really was labrishing too.
He really, really did. Seriously. So I thought that was weird from Ronnie, if that's supposed to be your boy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think this is the point where Elma realizes, like, he's not that into me. So she says, like, I'll say sweet dreams to you, but I hope you have nightmares. She's really trying to get the one-liners in, isn't it? She
really is trying so hard, and it just doesn't land right, because it feels she's been sitting there like, but when he says this, I'm going to have a comeback. It's not smooth.
Yeah,
poor girl. I don't know. Yeah, there's something a little bit clunky about her. I don't know, like, you can imagine her when she's older. Like, she really feels like a Turkish mum, like just somebody that I would see in North London, like very familiar. No, there's something like a bit old about her.
Yeah, Well, quite mature, or
mature is the word. Let's go mature. Yes, thank you.
Well, to be fair, especially compared to Ronnie, do you know what I mean? Like, because he's quite a childish person in general. What else happened? Ekin and Curtis, so they previously went on a date and saw alpacas, which was just cheap as hell, to be fair. It was a very cheap date.
I'd be pissed off.
I would be pissed. And she doesn't even like alpacas. So what the hell?
You see how she was dressed like she was going to the beach?
Yeah.
And then you're in a farm.
No. Don't you remember the trainers? So she was wearing the sarong thing. And trainers. Because Curtis even mentions it. He mentions like you look so nice, but then you've got those on. Like, I thought, cheeky, that's cheeky, guys.
It was ridiculous. Just put on, you could still go in your bikini top, put on a pair of trousers. You're going to the farm. Like, it's silly. It's silly what was going on, but that was a terrible date.
Definitely. To be fair, if she's wearing trainers, she probably should have wore something a bit shorter as well. But then she's like, do you know what I mean? It would have looked cuter, I think, rather than not.
Like a little skirt. Yes, she just looks stupid.
Yeah.
I Be Chillin' said, Ekin makes my skin crawl. The same.
Right.
Each time she comes on the screen,
not skin crawl though.
Yeah, really? She annoys me. Like, truly, I think I get annoyed. Yeah, it's more than Olivia. It's more than the hate that I had for Olivia in season 8. I cannot stand Ekin.
Oh no.
Can't stand her. Oh.
No, I didn't mind Ekin in her season. Here she is irritating, but nothing. No. Who was it? Olive Oil. What's her original name? From the last season. What's her original name? God, I can't. One of Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, I can see her face. Was she a Jessica as well?
No, Jess? Was she Jess?
Yeah, I swear she was Jess.
Was she a Jess?
That season, there were so many Jesses. There was Jess.
No, not
Jess,
Olivia. Olivia's Olivia. But last season, there was someone called Olive Oil.
I swear she's Jess.
Is it Jess? It's Jess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cannot stop that one there. Top of the list.
Okay.
Top of the list.
You know
Olivia. I need to do a list.
Jess, villain of all villains. Yeah. I'm going with Ekin next. Jess, oh my God, she was a bitch and a half. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Seriously. This obviously Olivia's had chance to redeem herself now. So like she was less irritating. But I will never forget the emotions. I will never forget. No. Out of order. But I'm the prize. Yeah, that's it.
I'm the prize. And a dud flirting with every. Oh my God. Yeah, Jess is
so terrible.
Jess is number one.
So
to be
terrible.
Fair, Jess could come back in.
Oh, please don't. And do what? I'll be so mad. I'll be mad, you know. Yeah, no, I agree. I think Olivia, had she stayed longer, her witchy tendencies were coming out. Yeah.
She was just she was just getting into her groove, actually, and then they left.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame, like, that she didn't really truly mature and manifest, but, you know, such is life.
So Luminescent Dreams is saying Ekin, Jess, Olivia, Faye. I forgot about Faye. Faye's in there. Faye's in the list. That's the same list, different order for me. Same list.
Yeah. I'm going with Jess, Ekin, Olivia, Faye. I may even put Faye before Olivia because I was livid when she was going in on Teddy. That was rude. And Faye. I
just remember, I know we're going so off topic, but I just remember her being by the pool, and being an angry monster. She was a monster.
Yes. Remember, she would walk one way and come back and shout at him again, and walk another way and come back and shout at him again. She was on a rampage.
She was from the gut. She was shouting. It's just like it can never be that deep. It can never ever be that deep. Wow.
But you see how stupid he is? He went out with her for years.
Yeah, he did.
Dumb dude.
I don't know what's wrong with some men. They must anyway. Let me not get myself in trouble. But yes, going back to the episode. So Ekin and Curtis, they are now saying that they're closed off with each other, right? So they're closed off, which seems very early, you know.
Basically, what was that? That was a week and like 2 days in. I think that is really stupid. But strange. I so hope that Curtis wakes up one day like he did with Amy and it's just like, I'm just not feeling this.
Oh, 100% that's coming.
I don't even want another girl to be involved. Just him.
I thought that was gonna come before, because he was saying before that, things move really fast. Do you know what I mean? And then the kissing challenge thing, like I thought he was going to switch. I thought he was going to switch and go to Catherine. That's what he really should do. I think someone was saying that, but yeah, that's what he really should.
Do you know how that would burn her heart? Like, I don't know what Ekin would do in there.
She would spiral. She would start turning around in a circle. She would literally spiral.
I think she would attack Catherine. I actually think she would try and fight her.
You think? No, what she would do is she'll be like, Catherine hit me.
I would love that. I would love it. Even if it was just a day. Yeah. I would love it.
Yeah. Like maybe take her to the secret garden and kiss her.
Yeah. Or when they do the heart rate challenge, if they get that far, his heart rate.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know she would be able to handle it. Oh,
she would not be. She absolutely
sweet satisfaction.
Oh my God. This was also the episode that Scott told Marcel, am I saying it right? Yeah, Marcel, that Luca was saying that Olivia might be into him. That happened. So Scott also, you know, proving that he's a chatty patty too. He told Marcel just felt completely out of the loop. He didn't know that was happening. Like Olivia had fooled him, that she was really into him, and she's not really into him.
Do you think they've even spoken?
Probably not. He's got his divorce to sort out. What's he gonna do? Which is like, oh yeah, he's really not like, he's everything that I want. Really, a guy that's married, that's not divorced yet, that has a young kid, that is chosen to be in Love Island rather than sort out his life. That's the kind of man that you want.
That's the only man that was interested, Olivia. That's the only man that was interested. She wanted Luca. Their dodgy flirting was making me itch. That kind of like eyes staring at each other and nobody's. I was just like, this is annoying.
This is childish. That's what this is. Like, what the fuck is this? Stupid. I think she was playing it safe. She knew that no one really wanted to be with him. He's all right enough. Let me just stay with Marcel. Like, he's not going to go anywhere.
And she had no other options. Yeah, because Luke already binned her off quite early. So it's just, they were just in a couple of convenience. Really, a couple of convenience.
Definitely.
And Marcel did come across like he was dry. and creepy.
I mean, he's 39. What are we expecting? What are we expecting?
He can still have some personality.
I think is if he was around his peers in the 39 and above and maybe 1 year below, then yes, maybe he has got personality. But
that's what him and Scott got on, like as the elders. The elders of the villa.
Scott is lost without him, isn't it? Scott is
is. He's actually, for real, I didn't think Scott ain't been the same.
He ain't been the same. He's just like, what am I doing here?
That's why he's brawling with the youngins, because he's literally like, I fall out of sorts.
He doesn't know what to do with himself, mate. Honestly, crazy stuff. Does Luca, I don't even know what happens. I know Kaz and Catherine had a little bit of a clash as well. I'm just trying to remember exactly what happened.
That was when Luca was kind of being like, they're all stirring it in some way.
Yes.
That was weird.
I didn't like her tone to Catherine at all. But some people were saying that Catherine was just dismissing what Kaz was saying. And I'm just like, I don't know. There was something in Kaz's tone was just like, this is a little bit more than that. You're going to say Catherine needs to mind her business. You think?
Well, she needs screen time, obviously. So I understand that when something is going on, Catherine has to try and insert herself to talk. Fair dues. But she was actually kind of backing Kaz. Like she was shutting Luca down, like, okay, like it's done now type of thing. It was just the way she was like, don't say that. It was just like, I can
speak for myself. Like,
yeah. And also then I was thinking, is that why, Kaz, you got all of the sashes? Are you actually a bit of a bitch in there? And but they're not showing us her absolute bitchy side. Like I was a bit like,
are you a bit annoying? Are you a little bit annoying? Like, because also as well, she's friends with Georgia H, isn't she? And Georgia H at times was insufferable. So I'm just like, if you guys are friends, what the fuck?
Yeah. You know what? I forgot about that. Yeah, I can imagine the group. And I guess obviously Elma is kind of a bit a part of that. And then Olivia Atwood is crazy girls. Yeah.
I do like Olivia Atwood though. But like, I can see them being enough. I can see them really being enough. And I thought Catherine was trying to diffuse the situation. That's how I took it. But like the switch from Kaz was just a lot. And I just thought this is unnecessary. But yeah. So I didn't like that. And then we had a dumping. And the bottom three were Catherine and Naz, Elma and Ronnie, and Olivia and Marcel. And Olivia and Marcel went home.
So surprised at that. I was so sure it was going to be Naz and Catherine. Like, so sure.
Yeah. I thought so too. But I was thinking, why did that happen? And it's probably because it was the most compatible couple. So no one's gonna, do you know what I mean? Like, who's voting for you?
It's true. Yeah. I'm glad, yes, for real, Erin, I'm glad the UK did actually stand on code, but Catherine's still not safe in any way, shape, or form.
Not. So. She's going tonight. Sorry. No. I don't want her to go, but like
I don't. But honestly,
it's not looking good, is it?
With Naz, who we don't even see him, he like pops up like from time to time. They're going out. It's not happening.
You know what would say? Like, you know what's wrong in the world at the moment? Yeah, is Scott. Scott is the man that I'm upset with at the moment. Yeah, not Scott in the villa. Scott, who was in the season with Catherine, because he's doing all of these tweets like saying, because people are saying get in there and save Catherine. He's like, oh, she don't need to be saved. And then he's doing like, oh, you know, that was sad when she didn't get picked by Montel. And so I just need you to play a role for about a year. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Just play the role, bruv, because that's what the people want to see.
They could make
that. They could
just got together, like truly do a showmance. It's not hard. like what weekly you see somebody 52 times. That's not crazy.
Yeah, it's
like,
not hard at all. Make a bit of content. Make a bit of content.
You've lipped spare times already anyway. You guys like lip. So lips again, just use this as a year-long role. Like you're in a soap.
Exactly. That's it. Break up just before going All Stars again. There you go. It's fine. That's what we should be campaigning for. Not Bathroom Diary saying Catherine's more boring than Mimi.
But you're not wrong.
That's rude.
But she's not wrong.
I wasn't expecting that
at all. I don't know. I mean, we did talk about it last night. I don't know. I thought Catherine had more personality.
So did
but I actually think it was Ella and Whitney. But I thought she was way more sparky than she is dry.
She is dry. We need her in Love. We need her. We need her with Scott and in Love. I can't lie. I'm with the Team Swell now. Like
no, I can't even believe it. I too am like, bring back Scott. Can you imagine? Bring back Scott. But that may be her only hope. I mean, she's probably already in Heathrow. I don't think she's gonna survive.
Or she's still Love Island Games. That's it. Like if she goes to Love Island Games and still doesn't do well, then it's her. Then it's absolutely her.
Okay. Then we're putting our hands up and being like, okay, Catherine.
There's nothing we can do here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Mental Self said you guys are really advocating for him to pimp himself out. Wild. People have done more for less.
Look at Joey Essex. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Sometimes, Jeez. Okay, next episode. Actually, at that episode we saw sorry, ignore me. Next episode, this is where Montel comes in. Montel comes in.
Why? No, honestly, Montel and his nasal thing just makes me chuckle all the time. Sorry.
I need to compose myself. That's it.
I got it off my chest. We can carry on.
Not Monteith. No, you guys.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
But he does always have his mouth open.
He does. But he's probably not conditioned.
I think there's something nasally going on, but
there is.
He's an all right looking dude. He came in.
Had his eye on Kaz, also kind of hinted that he's got unfinished business with Catherine. And I'm not going to lie, kind of believed him because I was just like, yeah, we interviewed him 2 years ago when he came out. And he said, he told us a whole story. He told us that he was talking to Leah and Catherine for the same amount of time, but they didn't show him talking to Catherine on camera. He said that, of course I like Catherine, but Scott kissed Catherine first because he felt threatened by Montel's presence, so he went for Leah. That's what he said.
That is precisely, yes, exactly that. He made it out like, I definitely, if Scott hadn't done that, he would have picked Catherine. That's how he was selling it. So for a minute, I was thinking, actually, maybe they could, but then also I thought, no, you guys have been at bare parties together. If anything was to happen, it would have taken place. But,
out of order. Out of order.
Evan said he told a whole lie.
No, he did. He was convincing now, I'm not gonna lie. He was absolutely convincing. It seemed plausible. It really did. She dumped him for a goalie, not dumped him for a goalie. No, honestly. So yeah, so they kind of had this going, and then he says in the heart, second, could be like something about believing in second chances. Do you know what I mean? So he kind of led us like, oh, Catherine's an option for you, for real, for real. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I could get behind this. You know,
Catherine and Naz had just sacked it off, and so we were hopeful that somehow we may get a smidgen of a version of Black Love.
Yeah, just a little, tiny bit. You know. Then they had the kissing challenge. Then they had the kissing challenge, which is disgusting. It is disgusting. I will never be comfortable watching it. It's just they really, really they turn up the mics so we can hear every.
But it's utterly disgusting.
It is disgusting.
It's actually like gross. It doesn't even feel like it should be like allowed, like health and safety wise. It feels like this shouldn't actually be able to happen. I
don't know how they get like, because I'm just like, do they just not show us? I need someone from Love Island to tell us, like, how does that actually work? Do they have mouthwash on the side where they rinse in between rounds,
or at least a water? Like or are you just there one after the other? I just lips this one, swallow, move on to the next. Like, is that how it truly goes? We need to ask someone.
We do. I need details. Someone tell us.
Yeah. It's actually, I think it's the grossest thing on TV.
Honestly. So in that challenge, Ekin actually wins. Oh, actually, before I even start there, in that challenge, this is where Harriet enters the villa with her walk.
Here comes Harriet.
Oh my god, you know that video where there's just clips of her walking and it's still like Azealia Banks 212, yeah?
Yeah.
I love that video.
Oh, Harriet.
Seriously, it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Well, she comes in, and obviously the guys are still blindfolded, and she is like the next girl to kiss them all. And Ronnie knows it's her straight away, and he gives her a 10 out of 10. Ronnie's like, I need that old thing back.
Alma's face.
Oh,
I would feel so disrespected if I truly was like, this is my man of 2 weeks. Like, at least it's me and him. And he just showed me, just in that split second, by giving her 10, it's long for me. Like, he didn't even do an 8, give her a 9. So I still think, I've got a running. Like, I know who it is. It's a 10. It's long. It's long. No.
Out of order. Actually out of order. But at the same time, if that's his love, that's his love. What can you do? And also, Elma called it. I think in a couple episodes ago, she said, what if his ex comes in? And she's just like, and then she was like, it's a wrap for me. She said something along those lines. She knew it. She foresaw it. She foreshadowed it.
Actually, it's a sad one though, because that's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's just how do you play it? All you can do is like be like Sam, I guess. Well, no, Sam was better, but you bow out. You are it's long. Like, okay, thanks, bye, and good night.
Yeah, he's a joke. Yeah, Ronnie is so unserious. He is. But it was hilarious.
I hated that Ekin won that. I so didn't want Ekin to win.
Ekin won, but she went in to win anyway, which Curtis wasn't happy about. Gabby came second and Catherine came third. And I did remember that Catherine actually came joint second on her season as well. So I knew that she was going to do well.
Oh, I thought Catherine won that one.
So did I, but no. Oh,
she came second. Okay.
Oh, it's Matilda?
Matilda, I remember.
Matilda, I think, yeah. Yeah.
Was that the year? I remember Matilda doing well with her kissing challenge.
No, maybe that's a different year. Am I confusing them?
Matilda was last year.
Matilda was last year, but I looked it up, so I can't remember. Someone's saying Jess. Maybe it was Jess.
God.
Oh. Yeah.
But it's annoying.
No, definitely. So Harriet's there, and obviously everyone's talking about what's going on with these two, right? Do you know what I mean? So they go up to the terrace, and Elma and most of the other girls are listening to the conversation, and they're just eavesdropping on the conversation. And that was mainly like episode 11, episode 12. Ronnie's just literally, here's my heart, Harriet. Like, I want us to work. I want us to do you know what I mean? He was just saying all the things, and she's just staring at him like, she's literally just staring at him.
I mean, if you've heard it all before, you kind of got to do it. If this is what he does, she cuts it off, and then he comes back like, oh, I've never felt this way before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to look at him like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
She felt sweet though. She definitely felt sweet. You saw it in her little, like, she had a little glint in her eyes, like, I've still got it.
Yeah, because as she should though. Do you know what I mean? So at this point, Ronnie, because he's done her dirty, and he asked her to be his girlfriend 3 times, and 3 times she said no. What did you do, Ronnie? What did you do?
So, you know people's DMs.
In his DMs, he probably done a bit more than that as well. But he just took the piss out of order. It's just out of order. Elma at this point has still got a sliver of hope with Ronnie, but it's slowly turning. It's slowly turning. She talks to him, and he, being the sneaky guy that he is just like, oh yeah, let's sleep on it, because like, she's come in, she's thrown me. And because she Elma cracked me up on this, because she overheard him saying like all the feelings are rushing back. So then when she's talking to Harriet, she's just like, oh, did all the feelings come back? And then she said it as well. So Ronnie,
I was like, I didn't get how Ronnie went like,
what are you talking about? Because he liked so much.
He can't help. That's the thing with Ronnie, I don't think he can help it. You see his face is evading the truth. The truth is on the tip of his tongue, and he's like, no, let me go. No. Let me pick something else. He's just a liar. Just tell her the truth. I was half feeling you, but now she's here. I'm going for it.
It's a wrap.
About let's sleep on it.
You know? He's not confused at all. He knew what he wanted. He actually knew what he wanted. I don't think we need to touch on Ekin and Curtis's fake disagreement. That was a bit dead.
Can't stand them.
So annoying. It's such bad acting. And I actually didn't know that Curtis was on Hollyoaks. I didn't know that. And I went to go look at the clip. Yeah, exactly. He was on Hollyoaks with his brother. And either they're twins or they were playing twins, and the clip is. Oh, why did I not have that lined up? What is wrong with me?
Oh my god! I never knew. Oh Lord, it would make sense.
If we have time, I will bring it up. But like, bloody hell! And Ekin obviously was on a soap opera in Turkey. Terrible. Do you not like them?
No. At one point, I actually felt like she was going to laugh, or she had laughed and they had to rewind the scene again. It was just like, no, you're messing about. At least commit to the scene if you're going to. Like, so damn annoying. And that was a ridiculous argument anyway. It's like, this is silly. So the whole coming thing. It was so dumb. You know what? Yes, let's move on because we ain't even got time.
Basically, so what the big deal was in between Harriet and Ronnie this time was apparently people were saying that Ronnie called his relationship with Harriet a showmance, right? And this was basically, so Harriet's upset about this, like, why are you saying that? You know, Ronnie, immediately, I think I was saying, like, turns into Red Hulk. Who said this? He's gone over to the girls. You said it. Kaz, Ekin, Elma, you did say that. You've been saying it. He said, who did I say it to? To the group. Ronnie's like, I never said that. He's gone back to go speak to the boys. Then Ekin shouts out, you said it at the red flag game. Then Luca, I think he says to her, shut up. You weren't even there.
Yes.
You weren't even there. And she wasn't even there. And then I thought, I don't remember him saying it. And there was something he said in that episode. He said, it's not even a word I would say. And I was just like, yes, Ronnie, I agree with you. That's not a word that he would say. So I went back and watched it. Now, unless it was on, like, it didn't make the edit, he didn't say it. That word showmance came between Gabby and Marcel when they were talking about their relationship. It was the first episode. That's when the red flag game happened. And they were talking about it. That's what the girl that he cheated with her on, that's what he said their relationship was. Yeah. So that's where the word came from. That was nothing to do with Ronnie. He didn't say anything.
The only thing that Ronnie spoke about Harriet was Olivia giving him the red flag and saying he was in my DMs, and he was like, but she wasn't my girlfriend though.
Yes. Yeah. But he didn't say it was a showmance. Those are two different things. No.
That was the only thing he said about their relationship that they showed us. So unless he elaborated, but I don't think, and none of them could say this was the sentence that you said, Ronnie.
Exactly.
You're all just like, no, you did say it. And it's like, nah, you got to be able to say, this is what I said. Ronnie, you said it was just a showmance. Like, I need to hear a whole sentence. But no, I think that was it.
To the group. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. Ronnie was mad. Oh, no. You disappeared. Hello. But yes, Ronnie was mad. I'll give Anana a minute to come back. And yeah, you're right. Jordan, Marcel said it. Yep. William was saying the only reason Ekin would know Ronnie said it is because she saw it in the edit suite when she was doing Exactly. So I'm not saying that it was he could have said it off camera. He could have said it, but it didn't make the edit. It really didn't make the edit. So from our audience point of view, it wasn't that. Marcel said it to Olivia and said showmance. Yeah, we date for 10 months. Yeah. Thank you, Mad Gimme. Appreciate you. Thank you. Kind of done a little flick up today. Kaz was even walking up to make noise. Exactly. I just thought, where's Kaz got all this vim from? But Kaz seems to do that a lot. She's always in the middle of everybody's mess as well. And I'm just like, Kaz, you need to pipe down. This is kind of got nothing to do with you, you know? Like she was doing too much at that point. You know, I didn't like that. Erin, too funny. Serious. So yeah, Ronnie was big mad. He was super, super big mad. Then we see like Ronnie, because of everything that's happened, he doesn't want to sleep in the bed with Elma, so he goes and sleeps in the day bed. And you know, Harriet's obviously happy about that. But Curtis also sleeps outside as well because of the thing that going on with Ekin. And I was just like, why? There's absolutely no reason for you to be doing it. It's not that deep. It really isn't that deep. And you kind of done the same thing she did. 1 second. Let me just message Nana to make sure everything is okay. Talk between yourselves. Just a second. 1 second. Can't even type as fast. Oh, she's back. She's coming back.
I'm back.
Yes. Lost you.
My battery.
Oh no, God. So yeah, just talking about Ronnie sleeping on the day bed because everything, you know. Elma in that argument did fully pipe up to Ronnie though, and she was just like, who the hell are you talking to? Why are you piping up to me? And everything. And I was just like, oh, Elma, a bit feisty.
Elma liked him. Elma was feeling the kid. She liked him, poor woman.
She really was. Yeah. So in the morning, Ronnie did make Harriet. I thought this was very sweet. He made her a coffee, but because he didn't want to upset the equilibrium in the in the villa, he gave it to Grace and he said, tell her what's the name of her teddy? Is it Flopsy or Floppy or something? Flopsy. That's Flopsy made it. Which is It's actually very cute. It's very cheesy, but it's very cute. But then everybody found out that Ronnie made it anyway. So,
and had Ronnie ever been one to make Alma anything? Because I don't know. You ever see Ronnie in the kitchen in the mornings doing anything? Like I bet he didn't give her any coffee.
I would not be surprised. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Then we had another recoupling. We had a twist recoupling. And Harriet. Wait, first Montel. Oh no, start with Harriet. Harriet, basically, because they're the two bombshells. Harriet says, you know, she is choosing for herself, and she picks Ron. Yeah, he picks Ron, and I'm just like, really? But okay, cool. We need to draw out the storyline. So, okay, she picked him. Then Montel went into this whole speech about, you know, this girl is confident. She's sexy. She's this. I've had my eye on her for a minute. We have both Kaz and Catherine smiling. Yeah. Smiling hard. You know, when they're doing the looking down and then smiling. Oh, my God.
Know, the smiling was the worst because we had seen that with Luca before. That, oh no, when they pan to you when you're smiling, you're probably not going to get selected. So they pan to Catherine first, she's smiling, but then they went to Kaz and I was like, oh no, they're tricking us. Like, who's going to get it? No.
But they pan to Catherine multiple times. And Montel, of course, picks Kaz. Catherine is visibly upset. Luca even puts his arm around her. Luca's like seems to be a good friend to Catherine, actually, which is kind of sweet. But like, I'm just like, Montel, really, Monteith, innit? For real. He really played her for a donut. He did. He actually called her a donut earlier in the episode as well. But he played her for a donut. He really did. And that was out of order. Because of Harriet's decision, however, Ronnie actually storms off from that. Ronnie loves to storm off. He loves to walk away from the situation. Oh my God. Oh, Nana, are you there? Are you frozen? What's happening? You seem frozen. What? Creme brulee? How did you know Montel was going to choose Kaz? Because I did not know. Like, I knew it was a possibility, of course, but I didn't know he was fully in there. Like, no.
I thought Montel was going to play the game, like, as in the perception game, and he was just going to pick Catherine, and it may just last for a week, like, until the next time, and then he was going to be like, I picked you, but I'm still going to talk to Kaz, and then Kaz was going to get him. That's how I thought it was going to go. I really was like, Montel is not going to have Catherine be humiliated. I truly believe he ain't going to do that, but he did.
And you know what, guys? You should go on the Shade Borough and go and watch, or maybe it's even in our playlist on our page, but go and watch that interview that we done with Montel, because we even brought these issues up. We talked about these issues. We really did. So I'm convinced that you are Grace.
No, I think he's shown us, and we must believe him. He is anything but black. Like, he don't want a black girl. Like, I think, no, because he could have done that. He could have picked Catherine and carried on speaking to Kaz. But she cried. You made a black woman cry. No. To be fair, Montel needs to go. Montel needs to go and blow his bloody nose. He actually needs to go.
He really does. And that's the thing. And then the thing is, it's the mockery of it, because it does. Someone just put in the chat, but it does remind everybody when Anton thought he was going to be picked. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And how we laughed. And you know what? Yeah. You know what Love Island official page on Instagram did? Did they not show the clip, of Catherine smiling and then going sad? And then they done Anton's face over it as a transparent. They told the actually, let me find it real quick. I'm gonna find it.
Montel did that. Montel set up a black woman. No, we cannot forgive him.
He's so out of order.
No, it's actually no, that is bang out. Why are you even talking to her? Then she didn't even need to think she was going to be selected so that she could just compose herself. Like, no, that is out of order. It's not okay.
It's not okay. It's the epitome of piss takery. Let me
Aaron's
see. We might have to
been talking Kaz for 2 years. Has he? Oh, has he always wanted a bit of Kaz? I mean, I can see him with her, like, yeah, but don't bring Catherine into it as your little proxy.
Do you know what I mean? You didn't have to go that hard. You can't be kicking with her talking about good morning and like what did he say? He was just like, what was your first thought on your mind? Oh, it was you. Yeah, that's the right answer. You can't be doing that.
No.
Out of order.
No. He played her for a fool. He absolutely
really did. He really, really did. Okay, sorry, because side quest. Is everything on? Right.
Look, mouth open.
Look at that. Can you see it?
I would like to
still is.
I think I've seen this film before.
They're taking the piss.
No.
Mockery.
She was really cheesing a little bit as well. Oh, Catherine.
They were taking the piss. I was just like, you poor fit. Nasty work. That's what it is. Wicked work in front. Out of order. I was big mad when I saw that. Seriously. So yeah. Ronnie storms off after that anyway. And I think this is Ronnie again talks to Harriet and just says like how much he, wants to be with her at this point.
Yes.
Okay, so then episode 14. What happens? So I think it's still Ronnie, Harriet, and Elma. I think he apologizes to Elma about, and they kind of dead it. Kaz tells Elma, dead this thing before he deads it. That's what she said.
Yeah. Basically. And to be fair, that was the right thing to do. For Elma to just have a shred of dignity, because if she hadn't have cut in, Ronnie was going to bin her off. Like, that's embarrassing. No.
It's that order. Elma's hurt though. She really is. She's really hurt. Harriet actually does try and set some boundaries with Ronnie though, and basically tells him that she's going to go and get to know Ron. Ron has a conversation with Ronnie and is it Casey Luca maybe?
Yes.
And Ronnie asks him straight out, do you fancy her? And he's just like, no, I don't. Like, but I owe it to myself to get to know her. Ron, this is why people don't like you, Ron. Yeah. This is why people don't like you. Because he didn't even have to say that. No. Do you know what I mean? He could have just be like, how can you ask me a question like that? Do you know what I mean? Leave it at that. He could.
Or you don't have to answer. You could be like, I don't actually really know her, Like, I'm really just open to get to know her. That's right. It's been a day. You ain't spoken to her a lot. It's all cool. You did. It was, you're trying to slightly, that's why they all laughed. I was literally like, you're an asshole. And you can tell none of them really like Ron. Anyway, it's like, he ain't found a little click. They don't like him.
And this is what happened last time, right? Like, people didn't like him then either. So, I think people just don't like Ron. I just don't know.
Yes, Will Smith. He is a weirdo.
He is a weirdo. Because he just could be so much nicer, and he doesn't need to be like this as well. But that laugh and that clip of them laughing, that's not going to play well. That is, the producers are rubbing their hands just like perfect. Chop that up. Gonna save that for later. That's coming out movie night.
Movie night. And Harriet's gonna be like, "Why did you find that funny?"
Yeah, exactly. Another big argument. Scott. Scott.
I quite like that as a name. Scoff.
Me, I want to scoff my face. That's open. Hungry. Anyway, Scott, don't know what's going on with him. maybe missing Marcel, do you know what I mean? He starts panicking about him and Tina and telling anyone who listen that he's not feeling Tina. If he was to ask me right now if I would go for her, if she's the one, I'll say no. Brother, no one's asking you.
Why would she be the one? You've been coupled for like 4 days. You took 48 hours to lips her. Like, it's, bro, nobody's asking you two about what's going on. Did anybody say, so what's going on with it? Nobody said it. He would sit down and be like, so I've been thinking. No one cares.
No one cares. Nobody cares. Seriously. No. I swear to God. So who's that? Sweet Tea. Scott is confused with life. 100%. He is. It's like he's having a middle life crisis, no? Like
he shouldn't be on Love Island. Like, the guy has a journey ahead of him. He's just got sober. You got work to do. You should not be on TV. This is not the place for you. I get you may need money, but this ain't the place for you. No, he's a liability. He is a walking red flag. Like, there's too much with him. No.
Yeah, no, there's way too much going on. And then what do we have? Then I think they start getting ready, or is this moving into the next episode? Vegas night. Yeah. Vegas.
Somebody told on. Oh, hang on. There was a bit of labrishing. Who told Ron? Ron got. Somebody told Harry.
Yeah.
It was a guy that leaked
Luca.
That as well.
It was Luca. So they were sitting. No, okay, these are two different things. But Luca told Grace, who told Harriet. Yeah,
right.
Because Harriet came over to people when they were sitting down. Elma asks, "What's going on with you and Ron?" or "What's Ron saying?" And everyone's all quiet and making it awkward for Harriet. And then Harriet calls Grace over, and Grace just tells her what it is. Because it was out of order. So then when Scott was sitting by the fire pit talking about, what he was saying about with Tina, Luca was just like, okay, let's just keep this between us. Let's just keep it. Let's make a pact and let's just keep it between us. Luca was the one that said that. Yeah.
Luca's been labrishing before, and then you're going to be like, we're going to keep it in-house, boys.
And then to go and do what you did. Yes, okay, Will Smith. Luca is this week's enemy of progress. 100%.
Absolutely is.
I feel like we need to bring this to the Tuesday episode. We're gonna have an enemy of progress of the week.
Yes. Yeah. Luca absolutely gets it this week because that was wild work.
Honestly.
To do it twice, back to back. Come on now, what's going on? And he's not slick with it like Mitch.
No.
So I get him kind of taking Messy Mitch's role, but Mitch had a finesse, like, I don't care, like, I'm just doing it. Luca, it just always feels vindictive. Like, no, not feeling the guy, not feeling him.
He's out of order. So obviously they're doing up the Vegas night, which is another iteration of Truth or Dare. That's the only game they know how to play. It's just the same thing over and over again. Now with a roulette wheel, like, okay. We've done this before, but okay. So they, I'm going to ask for extra time, but they are playing this game, and it just kind of gets out of hand. I'm just trying to think like where it kind of started. I can't remember, but like
the escalation was Ronnie and Elma. That's before it seemed to be like they were going okay, and then Ronnie and Elma had an argument.
Because Kaz, who is supposed to be Elma's friend, says she
hates her. She don't like that girl. I don't think Kaz likes anyone in there. She's just yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I think Kaz is absolutely like, when she says, I just came in here to flirt, I just wanted to, she did.
Yeah.
She don't like none of the girls. She's
not trying to be anyone's friend. She's just not on it. So she basically, she says, tell everybody what you told me the other day. What he told her the other day was that he loves Harriet. Yeah. So you want her to tell everybody.
Yes. in Elma's face, so Elma hears it.
Out of order.
Brethren, yeah, 5-year brethren.
Out of order. Out of order. I just thought this is she's so wrong for that. And then so I'm just looking at my notes, and yeah. So he says it. So then they go back and forth. And Ronnie's just like, let's move on. And she's like, Elma says to him, shut up, you silly prick. That's what she says.
She could have gone in harder, to be fair.
He's big mad. Ron, he was supposed to kiss the bitches. He kisses Ekin because she lied at the red flag game and everything. Ekin was just like, I was backing up my friend. I would do it again. Then she was just like, period. I said what I said. Ekin. No,
it's enough.
It's.
I literally needed somebody to end it with. It's enough, Ekin.
Yeah. I was rolling my eyes so hard, like, what the hell is this? So then, Grace gets truth. Yeah, more than her gets truth. Then Scott just starts. Kiki, like I got something. And Luca, mind you, actually, I think Scott had already kissed Grace in one of the things. Like, do you know what I mean? Luca's back it up immediately when he's just like, okay, you got something, say it. He's just, no, I'm not going to say it. Casey's just like, say it. But Casey's taking it as banter. He's not seeing that Luca is big mad. He's probably big mad. And Luca's like, say it, go and say it. But the way he's looking, at Scott, like it was confrontational. So I know Scott stepped first, but Luca's stance was already, what are you saying, big man? Like his chest was puffed. It was puffed.
Yeah. Really he was starting. It's either, what do? You either cuss him or like there was no, or you back down.
Yeah.
And as a 36-year-old man who has issues, you're not backing down.
You're not backing down. What are you not backing down? Luca basically just ran his mouth. Scott went into, who are you talking to? Do you know what I mean? And it could only go one way. And they just square up to each other. They absolutely square up to each other.
Luca was also scared and was acting a little bit of a hold me back. Like you see his stance. It was a little sideways. It was like
a little angle.
You were hanging back a bit.
Like I'm ready.
I'm ready for one of you to pull me away, basically. He got scared. And I would have been scared of Scott as well.
Yes. Honestly, he can take Luca. He can take Luca, definitely.
In a like literally, who's squaring up to Scott? You know that Scott at the end of the night has been bruising with people. Like he has that stance about Luca, he would knock him out.
He would headbutt him. That is the kind of man Scott is. Yeah. He will headbutt. He wouldn't even see it come out. He'll come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Seriously. So then it dies down a bit because everyone pulls them apart and they're just like, silly, your friends, you know? Yeah, that's your boy. The game continues, and great because it's Grace is still Grace's turn, right? Do you know what I mean? She's got a truth. And then Curtis asks her, if you weren't with Luca, who would you be with? And again, Grace is on job with the new PR that she wants. She's like, Casey. I'm just like, you big liar. You big motherfucking liar.
Like that was Grace. Come, like at least say Scott. You just
at least say Scott, innit?
Like this is a big like Casey. Floppy hair Casey, really? Okay.
Really?
All right.
Don't believe that for a second. Unless Casey's got money. That's the only thing. So we still don't know, is it? Is Casey got
we speculated. Money? It's true. Casey may have big money, for real. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So then Luca gets there and he is asked to kiss the person in the villa who he thinks is there for fame. And of course, what does he do? Luca being Luca, he goes up and he kisses Scott.
Brave.
The thing is, he wasn't even asked for his reasons. he just gave them. Like, do you know what I mean? No one else, he just gave them. And he's just like, because Scott has got to know a few people before coming in there. And I was just like, oh, what did I miss? Oh, is it? Sorry.
There was one more kiss?
Trying to call her out, is it? Grace.
Because that would fit. They all,
exactly.
everybody in there knew, Grace, why you lying?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Why you always lying?
Exactly. Damn liar. It was like, you know, Montel was who you would be with. Like, let's not be stupid.
Very silly. So yes, Luca gives his reasons, and like, yeah, the first reason is that apparently Scott has been getting to know people before he came in the villa, so he's been. I swear you're not supposed to do that. I was even surprised that made the edit, but okay. And then he's just like, also because of what's going on between you and Tina, because you're not feeling it. Tina, what? Everyone's like, what? Shots. Like,
I was like, Luca, you're brave.
Luca was just like, yeah, you want to kiss my girl? You ain't gonna have a girl. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
How about that? I'm gonna destroy this for that. Seriously. Wow. Tina didn't know. Tina did not know. Her poor little self.
I know.
Did not know what was going on. It was horrible. That was awful. Luca's just standing there. Man. He's just staring there. Scott is just like, what have you done? What have you done? You're an insecure man. I
was like, Scott, they clearly gave him a shot the last time when he was about to knock his head off. So I was like, Scott, this reaction to how you was before needed to escalate further. Yeah.
Maybe they warned him. Yeah.
Yes, he got warned, definitely. That last one, the way how Scott was so contained, is like, bro, they had a good talking to you. Like, literally, because realistically, that's when you needed to square up to him.
You know what? If they did have a break, I bet you the producer wound up Luca. Like, just say it. Go on. What's on your mind, Luca? Like, I really want to say this. Yeah, you should say it. Now's the opportunity, because he's going to get away with it. Like, I can imagine it. I can imagine it.
No, he got, definitely. Somebody gave him a battery, definitely, because he was brave. The kiss? Yeah. Nah, Luca.
Crazy scenes. So then yesterday's episode, obviously we have Tina super upset, really doesn't really know what's going on, really felt sorry for her because that was in front of everybody. She can't even hide now because everybody knows, right? And they're swarming around her like bees to honey, and she couldn't even catch a break. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a bit sad for her. Luca obviously is not in anyone's good books. Everyone doesn't like him at the moment because of what he's done. Scott is pacing, thinking, how can I spin this shit? How can I spin it? Like, that's what I think. That's the only thing that's going through his mind. He's just like, oh God, what have you done? Because his main thing was, what have you done? I still wanted to play with my hair.
Yes, exactly. I still wanted a girl. I just wanted to in a place. Then you know, he has his methods of how he does things. It was bang out of order, and now everybody's looking at him like you're also an arsehole as well, because you've been chatting about her, and everybody does seem to like Tina. Definitely. If it was somebody else, there may not have been too much of a no, this is out of order. If it was Kaz, say. I don't think they would have like rallied around in the same way. But I also kind of felt sorry for Scott, because you know when you want to rage and you can't. You could just tell the guy wanted to wring his little neck and he's not allowed.
No. And the thing is, like, because Scott is, you know, he's positioned himself as being on this wellness journey. Do you know what I mean? So like this behavior of squaring up and explosions is it's in the opposite direction. You know what I mean?
To his new rebrand.
Yeah.
He's pissed off.
He's really pissed off. And like then he concocts this story of that he was actually going to talk to her today. Now, maybe he did say this, but it didn't make the edit. It did not make the edit. Like he didn't say at any point, I'm going to talk to Tina today. He just said, I'm not feeling it, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know, but he spins it. He was just like, I was going to talk to you today, Tina. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's got there first. Like, I'm really sorry. Do you know what I mean? Because also as well, Luca was judging him at the beginning of Vegas night because he said what he said in the changing rooms and then goes out and kisses Tina. Like front and center in front of everybody. And, you know, then he said it again and Luca was laughing. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with this guy? So he already had the venom in his belly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this guy's a joke.
Like Tina. You know, he was that
Tina yeah, of course. Yeah.
He's already a bit like, he's like, you got the girl and now you're trying to be like, I don't even really like her. I liked her. Like, so I get Luca also being a bit salty as to what is taking place. Yeah, but you're being a bitch boy. Like, you was the one that said no outing each other, we're bros. Like, can't go back on that. That's
made a pact.
Terrible.
You made a pact and then you broke it. Like, what the hell, man? Seriously. But the thing is, Luca got away with murder. So he eventually, like, he doesn't want to talk to Scott in the beginning. He basically wanted to lock Scott off, but Scott didn't have the same kind of energy. Scott's energy was just like, he's my little brother, because he was talking to Casey. He was like, he's like my little brother, but the trust is gone, but he's like my little brother, so it's fine. They ended up speaking, and Scott done that thing. He kind of did the big brother thing, you know. He was just like, I know you didn't mean what you said. How do you know? You don't know.
Let the little boy talk. Why was he sitting there silently and you're doing all of the talking? Scott apologized like 3 times. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I hated that Luca got away with this.
He got away with murder. Then he starts to cry.
See the tears. Luca is a Karen. Yeah, he's a Karen because we've seen it before.
It's Karen tendencies.
When Tina picked Scott, who was crying, Luca getting all of the sympathy. Now you've ballsed up, you've caused Tina to bawl her eyes out, and you're now crying when you got to apologize. Really?
When he even went to apologize to Tina, like, it was all a bit. I just thought, like, no, she's comforting you.
Yes,
she's comforting you. You're positioning yourself as the victim here. You're not the victim. You are the perpetrator. Like, take responsibility.
Like the wildest thing. For real, that apology to Tina. Tina again was doing most of the talking. Yeah, I was like, I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I need him to say that. Like, he should be doing all the talking.
He should.
Nah.
So why? Don't get me wrong. I'm all for men being vulnerable and being in touch with their feelings and emotions and all of that kind of stuff. That is very, very, very important. But I feel here, Luca didn't really take responsibility for his part in it. He really didn't. And he kind of got away scot-free. And what he done, especially to Tina, was out of order. It really was. There should be, like, Luca's the villain, isn't it?
He absolutely is a class A enemy of progress. I'm glad also before Grace told him about himself as well. You have to apologize to everybody, like what you did. Yeah. Actually a little icksome. I mean, she was already icked out anyway, but that would definitely be the nail in the coffin. Like, I need to leave this guy immediately. Yeah. I'm glad she told him about himself, because she probably was the only person that absolutely told Luca what you did was 100% out of order and very shitty behavior. Everybody else has been like, I kind of understand why, you know, you was hit up and but no, let's not baby him. He is 25 years old. He's not a child.
He really isn't. And it's just like this little brother stuff. It's just like, but that ain't your brother. You don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know him at all. Seriously. And yes, Erin, that made me cackle. When Luca was just like, I've got sisters. What? What the fuck? When he was apologizing to Tina, I've got sisters.
I know.
What's that got to do with anything? Seriously. So you're telling me you can only emotionally connect this, and understand what it is that you've done wrong because you have sisters?
It's a problem. It's like when men wake up and they're like, oh yeah, I really knew what it was to be a man and how you should be better when I had my daughters. No, you're a problem.
You're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself. Seriously. It's just so annoying. Yes, Jordan, that's how I read it. Exactly. Yes. It's equivalent to saying, I've got a black friend.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. I've got sisters. But this I think it's even worse because sisters are more
No, Luke is a problem. Grace needs to jump ship.
Oh, she will.
Yeah, that's true. She will jump.
She will. But I'm praying they bring in Omar. Just bring in Omar. They have unfinished business. Let Omar just run in there quick time. You know what? Grace, she rode those couple of weeks or couple of days with Ruben. She can do the same with Omar. She can do it. She can.
It's true. Seriously. And I think her and Omar actually like each other.
Yeah, I think so.
They could do it. They could definitely do it. I wouldn't mind Omar coming back in again. I mean, he was a little dry as well, but it's something.
I feel like he got a bad edit because of Joey. Right, so I don't know how dry he actually is, like because Joey basically caused too much trouble.
I forgot. I remember they squared up, and then before you knew it, Omar was dashed out of the villa. Yeah. Okay, fair. Yeah, Omar should come back in anyway.
Yeah,
that would be Joe.
That would be great. What else happens in that episode? Well, Harriet and
did Ron leave? I know she said, "Did Ron leave?" Because we didn't see Ron. Like Ron wasn't about. I don't know what's happened to Ron. She said, "Did Ron leave?" Ron, Ron, because he wasn't in the episodes. Like we just haven't really seen Ron about.
Oh, he was when the altercation happened. He was standing there. He was standing there watching. Like it's almost like there's one because I screenshotted some of the things, and it looks like the Last Supper scene or something. Like he's just standing there, like
Oh, Will Smith, Omar, the Stormzy's backup dancer. Yes, that Omar.
Yes, he's not his backup dancer. They're friends.
But that's what people were saying that about Montel, because remember, like Tyreek used to send Montel out places, and they're like, now Montel's got his voice because Tyreek isn't in there to send him out. Yeah.
Well, let's see now, innit? Let's see what his voice is saying. Let's see, So Harriet and Ronnie are chatting. Oh, Ekin makes it. I've got to go in a minute. Ekin makes it her absolute mission to catch out Harriet. Yeah, she asks her a few leading questions. She asks her, "Do you love Ronnie?" And she's just like, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm not in. I'm not in love with him, but I have love for him." She says something along those lines. Yeah, but even if she did love him, which I believe Harriet does, she just doesn't want to say because it's going to make her look like an idiot if she's there saying, "I love Ronnie," after everything that she's done. He's done. I believe that's why she's talking like this. Harriet, so then Ekin also later on asks her, so would you be open to getting to know other men? And she's just like, yeah, I owe it to myself to do that kind of thing. Ekin, for some reason, when she's with Curtis, Ronnie comes over. Mind you, he's just come from a conversation with Harriet talking about, he loves her. Do you know what I mean? And then Ekin just wants to undo all of that magic, and she is just like, well, I need you to be careful because she's not in love with you, Ronnie. She's not in love with what?
When did Ekin like Ronnie so much?
When did they become friends?
When did that take place?
She made me so mad then because it was so unnecessary and it was so heinous as well. Like her intentions are definitely not pure at all. They really are not. And then she kind of then labors on the point of like she's open to get to know other people as well. Ronnie, being the Red Hulk that he is, immediately goes back to Harriet. Ekin saying all of this, what's going on? Now Harriet was just like, what did she say? I didn't say that. Harriet, you did say that though. You did say that. Then, in a moment of what I can only call madness, she then says, "Let's go and talk to Ekin." Why? You just lied.
But Harriet and Ronnie are both liars. I don't even know if they know how much they lie. They're both liars together. Like, they will say one thing and say, "I didn't say it." Yeah, I did say it. No, I didn't say it like that. You're both liars. They deserve each other.
They are matched. They go together. They go together real bad.
Real bad. Exactly.
Crazy. So they go over to Ekin and Curtis, and Ekin's like, yeah, you did say it when you was over there by the daybeds. You did. Oh yeah, I didn't mean it. Oh God. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. She's like, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh no, it's not so bad. It's not so bad, Ronnie." And then Ronnie's just like, "What about the second point?" That's when Harriet starts dragging Ronnie away.
He's like, "We can go now. We can go now with her sidewalk."
And then I don't know yet, because actually, when I first saw it, I thought that she was just interpreting what he was saying to her in the wrong way, and she was like saying, "You're getting angry. Are you mad?" Like. But now I realize that's just a get out. So you don't have to talk about what it is. You're focusing on his emotion, and you're misinterpreting it on purpose that he's getting angry, because he made it clear in no uncertain terms. You're not mugging him off. You are not mugging him off. You will not be getting to know other people in front of me. That is Ronnie's standard, you know? Is it out of order? Is it a double standard? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. But yeah.
But he set his boundary in place, which is what Harriet needed to do.
Yes.
So all he's doing is, we're not doing tit for tat. You can try and do that, but not with me. And she needed to set the same standard as well. But she didn't. You can't get him back. Like, you're not gonna, and you don't want to. You literally said, "Oh, he's got to work hard." Day 2, you were lipsing him. Like, bro, he knows he has you. Like, I don't even know why you're trying to front. You were literally just fronting in front of the girls. And although evil Ekin exposed you, you were just fronting. You know you love him. Like, this is silly.
Yeah.
Like,
why? Yeah. Why they're getting involved, it's so hard with Ronnie, and like, oh, they care about Ronnie. Ronnie really likes her, and blah blah blah. But Ronnie hurt Harriet, though. Do you know what I mean? He hurt her badly. So why are we caping for Ronnie? Like, do you know what I mean? He's the one that should be grafting for her, to be honest, and you should be encouraging it. It was just out of order. I didn't like it.
I don't know what Ekin's thing is, other than just being the villain. But I just want her out because it's annoying. Like that whole scene, you know, when Shaq and Tanya had their argument and then Shaq went outside and cried. It was like, that was real and organic, and it was like they had their moment. I didn't like seeing Ronnie standing there because it was Ekin that made that dramatic moment happen. It's like, this is annoying. When we just get rid of Ekin Sue?
You see, we have to keep her for the drama because she's the only one making it, but I don't like her. Even Ronnie went and stormed off, and they kept the camera on him and they made him shift his position and put his foot up on the ledge, while he's facing the wall. I was just like, what kind of punishment are you putting? This is like a punishment. Childhood punishment, mate.
They were giving us emotional scenes. He was pensive. You got his silhouette.
One arm down, one hand in his pocket.
What was the song? I can't remember what the music was in the background. It made me laugh. I was laughing, but I was like, oh my God, you guys, man, and your dramatic scenes.
They're ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, Ronnie is upset. He's down bad at the moment. However, there was a vote last night. Yeah, it was last night. There's a vote. So you would need to vote for your favorite girl and your favorite guy. I voted. Who did I vote for? Catherine.
You didn't vote for Catherine?
I think I voted for Catherine. Oh my god, I can't remember. Did I vote for people? I can't remember. Did I vote for Luca as well? Or did I do that the other day? I can't remember. No, maybe I voted for Luca.
What, as the guy?
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember. Wait, what day was this? What's today? Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Erin is saying, quick question, ladies. Do you want to see, who do you want to see come in as a bombshell next?
Omar.
Yeah.
I would like Omar in, please.
Omar and Zara.
Zara, yeah, as well.
I would love those two to come in because I feel like Montel may. Does he even like mixed girls? I'm not sure.
No,
but I want Zara in there anyway, like just to mix it all up.
Zara would be cool. But she might not get a lot of play, but she's a bombshell, so she has to. Ron, who can go? Because Ron is at the top of my list. Diamante. I want different people in there for Diamante. She can hold for now. We need different people.
Yeah, definitely. Ron or Naz.
Ron or Naz. Yeah.
Girls.
Well, that's boys. Girls.
I don't want any of the girls to go, you know. Oh, only Ekansu. That's it. And I know she ain't going. It's probably going to be Catherine.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who would be at the bottom.
Who was I talking to? Beverly, I think. I think we were saying Tina, Catherine, and maybe Elma. Bottom three.
Bottom three.
Yeah, well, that's what I think. Maybe Elma. Yeah. Because if people are voting for their favorite, I don't know actually. Because apparently Elma's got a really big following. So
I was going to say, I think people really like Elma.
Yeah,
but
Tina and Catherine for sure.
Yeah,
Kaz maybe. I don't know. Kaz isn't liked by the audience. She really isn't liked.
Kind of like but people potentially kind of wanted to see her, but it's her thirstiness, and she also doesn't have like a solid friendship, and she seems to keep on doing Elma dirty. It is like,
yeah. Is she? No one's safe, right? No one's safe. No one's got immunity at the moment.
No.
Yeah, okay, cool. So she's fair game as well. So yeah, if it's Kaz, you know what? If Montel and Kaz are both in respectively boy, girl, what do you call it? Bottom three, they should send them home. That's what they should do. Yeah, they should.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just have a soft spot for Kaz, and I don't even know why. Yeah, they could go.
You know what? I want to like her more, but she keeps on pissing me off. Like she's just a bit too hungry, man. And like I don't like her antics are a bit wild. Like I can't ignore them. Like I can't ignore them.
It's a shame because I didn't think she was gonna be the girl that she is at all. I didn't think she was gonna be so man hungry. And it's really off-putting. Like there's nothing attractive about it. But she's such a pretty girl. And it's like, oh Lord, like
that's pretty privilege, though. That's what you're buying into, pretty privilege. Because boy, she doesn't deserve it. Yes, no. Erin, she's a scallywag.
She is. And all of the stuff that comes out about her in the press, you know, now you're seeing her, it's like, I can see how she could get herself into that. Yeah, bit traps.
Yeah. There's definitely something off about her. There really is. And maybe we're not seeing all of it as well, but I want her to be like, I just need to see. Also, to be fair, the edit might not be in her favor, right? She is a person of color, so it really might not be in her favor. So yeah, we'll see. But how she's been going on with Elma's your friend. Wild behavior. No
friends in there. She has no friends. She just has a man that she likes. That's her maneuvers. That I like. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Quickly, I know you got to go, but the Vegas night, what was everybody wearing? Why was Tina basically in pants and a crop top?
With those damn boots. I hate those boots so much.
I literally was looking at all the girls like, what happened? Even Kaz, like, what happened to you guys?
What was Kaz with? I can't remember. I think Catherine's dress, I could see where it was going because it's very showgirl. It was very, I didn't like the color, but like do you know what I mean? Like I could see where it was going. That was
Kaz
the only one.
A kind of furry purpley thing, like mauve, and then it had like diamantes cut out around her boob area. It just looked silly. It looked like something that Hannah would wear from Liverpool. Like, it was just ridiculous. They all looked so stupid. I don't know what's going on.
I think was Elmer in white. Someone was in white, and I thought that's okay, but it's just boring.
Yes.
I hate, like, I know they're getting money, but I hate this partnership with eBay.
Yeah.
Like, the fashion has not been the same since eBay came on board.
I want it to end. I know it's all about sustainability, but sustainable fashion can still be fashion. eBay is terrible.
They need a different sponsor. Like, I can't lie, it's not making me go on eBay and sell or buy anything because the examples are terrible. So I'm just like, there's clearly nothing for me. Even the adverts that they do, those intro adverts as well, don't like them either. You know the black boy, yeah? Don't he look like my guy from Shits and Gigs? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Oh my god, I know who you're I didn't think about that.
I double take, you know, because I'm just like, does he get another gig? Like,
yeah, Vinted maybe, but just anything other than eBay. I'm just over eBay now.
Yeah.
Like,
I just don't think it needs to be fashion. It could be something else. Like, get a water sponsor, get sunscreen. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh my god. Oh, thank you. People saying that we look really nice today. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Did you guys meet sorry, that's to someone else. Okay, cool. I actually have to go. I'm really doing the most. I have to go, but thank you guys for joining us. As always, we'll be back again next week, Tuesday. Make sure you're following our respective channels. Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans, Meant to Excel, Sade Salami Official, and catch up with all the different things that we're doing as well. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, put the like button, and join our membership. It's only $1.99. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye.